Gamers, it's Wednesday the 22nd of May and we're back with some mods. So we start off with a little video that Giants have released and it's all about the history of this specific game. So let's roll it.
Rated E for everyone.
And they're in the lead by 5 points.
Obviously, that's a little look back at the game so far. What's it been, like 3 years? And look, there's some figures in there, I must admit. I mean, over 6,000 mods and 1.3 billion downloads from the mod hub. That's insane. That really is insane. But what also comes out of this video is gaming companies tend to put these out when they're finished with this game and moving on to the next one. So, is FS25 going to be coming out soon? I mean, to be fair, we're all expecting an announcement at FarmCon in June anyway, so we'll see what happens, but I don't think it's far away at all. So on to the mods that came out today. So we have got Plastic Chair. This is by Sursim, 0.1 megabyte on the download, and it's not replaceable. You actually find it in the shop under miscellaneous. Now, this is ace. It's only going to cost you 25, and let's face it, it's a plastic chair. You can pick it up like a plastic chair, as you could imagine, like that, no problem. But what you can also do is if you come up to it, you can enter it like a vehicle. Have a little sit down. There's me in my vent jacket. Oh, why not? Why not indeed? Now, what I will say is, if you come up to it and then you're not close enough to get the vehicle enter option, it's got that there. So I've got two options now: throw object and enter vehicle. just chuck the chair away. Oh, I'll do that again. There you are, up against the fence. You do need to get really close to it to have a little sit down. That's ace. Oh, I like that. I'm on the wrong side of the fence. Come on, there you are. Obviously, you can pick it up and you can place it where you like. Maybe next to our mod. Oh, well, our next mod here. So I'm going to come around here like that. See, this is what this mod's all about. You know, put a little chair down, that sort of thing. There you are. Come in, sit down. There you are. Have a bit of lunch at the deck chair. Oh, fair enough. So next up is Small Renovated House. This is by Dimitri. 21.14 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and farmhouses, as you well imagine. 25 grand to place down. And it's renovated house. What more could he say? So you got your sleep trigger just by the front door. You then got your wardrobe trigger just there. Obviously, we've got our deck chair there we just put in. And that's it. You can't go inside. So it is a decorative, placeable sort of thing. But that being said, though, that brickwork looks all right. I mean, the detail, very nice. I mean, you've got your satellite dish on the side. Yeah, I like it. I mean, can we get on that roof? I mean, there's a ladder up there. No, I think it's a bit high, but all right, fair enough. No, that's all right, that is. Right, next up is the Art Master 2K24 pack. This is by Vanquish 081, 6.42 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find all 4 of these in a construction menu and under productions and factories. So we'll scroll along to find them. There you are, there's your first one, the Rocco Master. That's going to be taking your stone and turning it into lime. It's going to cost you 12.5 grand. We then got the second one, which is the 30 Master, 19.5 grand on that one. That's going to take your slurry, stones and manure, make solid fertilizer. We then got the Pig Master, which is going to be making pig food. That's going to cost you 22.5 grand, wheat, potatoes and water going in there. And to finish it off, we've got the Mix Master. That sounds like a DJ. Oh, Mix Master 2000, why not? Mineral feed, water, silage, hay and straw going there, and it gives you TMR. Fair enough indeed. Obviously you load your stuff in there, you load your stuff at the top and it comes out the side at the spout, not a problem. So we're coming there like that. There's your production chain menu. So 11 stone and water gets you 10 lime out. You then got 88 manure, 1 slurry, 2 stone gets you 150 of solid fertilizer on the 30 Master. On the Pig Master, 70 potato, 5 water and 25 wheat gets you 100 pig food. And then the Mix Master, 25 straw, 35 hay, 35 silage, 4 mineral feed and water gets you 100 TMR. I mean, they're all right, actually. They're nice and compact. You know, on some buildings you have, especially like with the TMR mixers, you know, they can be rather large. But you can fit these in anywhere on your farm. Yeah, very nice. Right, next up is the Massey Ferguson 30. This is by ADub Modding ABP team featuring BSM. 3.86 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under Cedars. Now, it's got a 500 litre capacity, which is not a lot, but then again, it's only got 4 metre working with, so you should be all right on that one. Maybe use like a supplementary seed tank on the front of your tractor. It's going to require 80 horsepower from your tractor, and it's going to go at 9 mile an hour working speed. 4,600 to buy. You then got the main colour. You can beat any one of those, so we'll go with the usual, because, yeah, why not? Go with a bit of pink. You then got design colour, we'll go with a blue, does the wheels. Design colour again, we'll go with a green, does the hubs. Alright, fair enough. Design colour again, we'll go with an orange. Does those bits. Yeah, sort of old school style. Very nice. Right, next up is the Agromas POH5 XL. This is by CACPO, 2.77 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under ploughs. Now, this requires 150 horsepower from your tractor, 2.5 metre working whip, 7 mile an hour working speed, 10 grand, although we have come in with optional extras on the colour, but they all cost the same. So it's 10,200 to buy. You then got the option of wheel setups. You've got standard, Trelleborg, Midas, back to Trelleborg again, and then standard. So they're actually different tread patterns, really, let's face it. Then got your main colour, we'll go for green, does the main frame. The design colour, we'll go for blue, does the end bits. And then the rim colour is obviously going to be your rims. Yeah, I mean, 2.5 metres. I mean, you're not going to do many fields. Well, no, you're not going to do big fields really quickly. But that being said, it looks all right, though. And next up is the Lizard T271. This is by Puzzcap, 7.61 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under disc harrows. Now, it requires 80 horsepower from your tractor, 2.7 metre working width, 9 mile an hour working speed, 5 grand. That's nice and cheap. You then got the option of warning stickers, yes or no, puts those on the side. Roller, got 1, 2, and then 1. I like the second one. I like the teeth version, like the spikes. Looks like Sonic the Hedgehog running really fast, but all right, fair enough. Main colour is going to be your main frame, and then design colour is obviously going to be the rest of it. I like it. Looks better than all in grey. That looks like a nice combo, that is. It's like a Converland style. Yeah, very nice. Right, next up is the Unia Cross L Drive. This is by JMZ and Scout E39. 6.62 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find it under cultivators. Now, this requires 140 horsepower from your tractor, 3 meter working width, 8 mile an hour working speed, 15,700 to buy. And to be fair, if you've got a low horsepower tractor, yeah, this could be all right, because obviously it's a trail behind version, so it's not taking the weight on the 3-point at the back, so that could be all right. All right, indeed. Configuration, so it comes as old as standard, then got a new version, or to be fair, our new version looks ace. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Support wheels, yes or no, puts those on the front. You then got wing shares, yes or no, takes the bits off the bottom of the prongs. I'd go with a new one. That looks all right. I mean, I know 3 meters, yeah, we've got a bit of small equipment this today anyway, but that looks ace. Oh, I like it. Right, next up is the Lemkin Pack. This is by ITS and Alex Nogler. 54.27 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these in 3 different places. So first up, we've got some subsoilers. The Dolomite 9300. 100 horsepower from your tractor is required. 3 meter working width, 7 mile an hour working speed, 7 grand. You then got the option of Lemkin or nothing. So you could debadge it if you wanted to. Main colour is going to do the main frame. Then design colour is going to do the other bits. Yeah, a little subsoiler, fair enough. Now, if you're not liking that one, we've got this one. The Dolomite 9400. 150 horsepower requirement on this one. 4 meter working width, 7 mile an hour working speed, 8.5 grand. Same options as before. Debrand it if you like. And then we move on to these. Power harrows. We got the Zircon 12400K. 200 horsepower requirement from your tractor. 4 meter working width, 28 grand. We got under configurations, we've got standard, 3-point with PTO. Yeah, that could be handy. That really could be handy. 2 jobs in one. And you got some lights, or you got back to standard. You then got cage roller, tooth packer roller, trapeze roller, trapezoidal disc roller. Then you got cage roller. I swear they just put these words in just to get me all jammed up, but I like the tooth packer roller, to be fair. Track looseners. Got yes or no, so obviously that will dig up the bits where your tractor tyres have been. Ridge markers, yes or no. You then got your main colour, it's going to do the main framework. You then got design colour, we'll go with a purple. Why not? Does the PTO bits. Rim colour is going to do the bits on the back, the rollers. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right indeed. Now, if you're not happy with that one, we've got this one. Now, this got a DL on the name. I mean, it says there drive laner. That's not a thing on console, mind you, but it's got the same options on it as the previous one, so you go for whichever one you want. We then move on to this one, the 12500K on the Zircon editions. So a little bit bigger, 240 horsepower requirement, 5 meter working width. Obviously, you've got the same options as previously, 33 grand. We then move on to the drive lane version on that one. We then got the 600K, so it's a little bit bigger again, 280 horsepower requirement and 6 meter working width. We then move on to the drive lane for the same one on the 600 again. We then move on to these. We're now under cultivators, so we've got the Compactor S300. Yeah, fair enough. 120 horsepower requirement from your tractor, 3 meter working width, 11 grand. You then got wheel setups. You've got light ground, light medium ground, medium ground, medium heavy, heavy ground, and then light ground. So that's just changing the rollers on the back, to be fair. All right, you go for whichever one you want. Then you've got designs. We've got Gamma Harrow, Duckfoot shares. You can see sort of like changes inside, doesn't it? Gamma Harrow or Duckfoot share. You go for whichever one you want. Main colour. Oh, we've got track looseners first. There we are. Track looseners on the front. Obviously digs up where your tractor tyres have been. You then got your main colour, which does the main frame. Design colour, we'll go with green, does the back bit, and then rim colour is actually the rollers. So, all right, it's not rims, but all right, we'll carry on. Now, you think that one was a bit small, we've got this one, the S400. It's the same options as before, but it requires 140 horsepower from your tractor, and it's got a 3 meter working width again. Being said, though, that's a 3 meter working width, but this one looks a bit bigger. I would imagine that was a 4 meter working width, to be fair. All right, fair enough. Then we'll move on to this one. We've got the K600. So this one's a 6 meter working width. You got the same options as before. Obviously, we're now getting a bit chunky. Yeah, fair enough. And then we move on to this one, the KA 600. Yeah, it's a trailed version. Oh, that's a little different. I must admit, that's a little different indeed. Same options as before. 230 horsepower requirement, 6 meter working width. And then we got this one. We got the KA 600 3P. It's got a 3-point on the back. So if you've got a 6 meter seeder, planter, that sort of thing, you could hook it up on the back, 2 jobs at once. Oh, that's all right. That's all right indeed. Now this one, it's got standard seed pipes, Syntrax seed pipes. So it puts it down the frame. Oh, that's ace. I like that. Then we got this one here. You got the 3P DL, the direct lane. Oh, was it direct drive lane? And that's the one. I'm assuming is that gonna leave out bits where your tire tracks have been? Oh, that could be interesting. That could be interesting indeed. I mean, it looks like it with those bits on the back. Oh, hold on a minute. Let's be having a look. Right, so I've got one on the back here, got the big one. Now, if you've got it attached, and obviously it unfolds, to be fair, it's a great animation on it. Sort of like swings around as it's moving. That is awesome. So you unfold it, and then you've got 2 options there. So you've got compactor adjustment, and then you've got drive laner adjustment. Now, this is where I'm a little bit confused, because the compactor adjustment, yeah, it's got a few things on the go, not a problem. You can move things up and down, tilt it, that's great. Then you go on to the drive lane adjustment, and you've got LB and right stick up and down, puts it up and down into the ground. You then got RB and right stick left and right, puts it backwards and forwards, and then up and down moves it in and out. Now, when we lower it down, it doesn't seem to do anything. I mean, it could just be me. Let's have a look on the map, actually. So we've got this field here. It's not leaving any lines. And then I thought, well, maybe it's because we haven't got a seeder on the back. So I went and got a seeder. We'll hook that up. Yeah, we'll lower that down. We'll turn it on. And it's exactly the same. So I'm not sure if that's just a hangover from PC. It's not doing anything. Let's just have a look on the map. What's it doing now? No, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. I'll just say go with the normal one then. But that being said, though, they do look good. Right, next up is the Krone ZX pack. This is by HITHD, 52.76 megabyte on the download. You're going to find them under Forage Wagons. Now, first up, we've got the 430. So, as the name would suggest, 43,000 litre capacity, 190 horsepower requirement for me tractor, 10 mile an hour working speed, 100 grand. That gets you one of these. You then got Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, Vredestein, back to Trelleborg. And you got a couple of different versions on the go there. Some nice chunky wide ones, actually. That's all right. Then you've got discharge rolls. So we've got GD2, GD3, then back to GL. Flaps. Oh, flap. Oh, GD. Oh, I'm such a child. Flaps. Okay. Right. Fair enough. So you got, what it says flap. That looks, it's changing the lights. All right. Well, it's changing the back bit anyway. I mean, you got that one. Yeah, it's just changing the lights. Maybe the bumper. All right, fair enough. Warning reflector, yes or no. Put those on. We've got a few different versions on the go. Got some warning signs. And cover, yes or no. Puts the old Perspex cover on the top. So we've got 2 versions of those. All right. Silage additive tanks. This is normally on the front. So we go yes, just there above the chrome badge. And that's your options. Now, if you don't think this is big enough, 43,000 litres, well, they've got you covered because we've got the 470. Yeah, so as the name would suggest on this one, 47,000 litres. It's going to cost you 120 grand and requires 210 horsepower from your tractor. Same options as before. And I think that's not big enough. Well, we've got this one, the 470 again, which is a bit strange. Because we've got that 470, we've got that 470. One weighs more than the other. That seems to be the only difference, to be fair. I'm not quite sure why you'd go with this one. I mean, it costs you 10 grand more. I'd save you money. Or go for the big one, the 560. Now, obviously, as the name would suggest, on this one, 56,000 litre capacity, 240 horsepower engine at 240 horsepower requirement from your tractor engine, that is, 151 grand. Obviously, same options as before, but just a bit bigger. Yeah, go big or go home. Why not? Oh, fair enough. I mean, to be fair, apart from that one costing 10 grand more and it weighing a little bit more, yeah, you go for whichever one you like. Right, next up is the VQR platform. This is by Vanquish81, Rowley Christie 1 VSR Modding Sir. 5.03 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under low loaders. So it's got a starting price of 20 grand. We then add a few different things. You can add a door setup. You can then add a standard again. So obviously a flatbed, or it doesn't give a capacity. So I'm assuming that's just like, just for a little bit of protection. Maybe you can use the sides just to get the pallet off the end of your forks, that sort of thing. Then you've got wheel brands, Lizard, Continental, Trelleborg, Michelin, Nokian, Lizard again, and then Continental's got some wides with it. All right, fair enough. Chassis colour is going to be, as the name suggests, the chassis underneath. Main colour is going to be your main colour. Yeah, let's go with some chrome. Then you got design colour. There we go, an orange. Does your wheel? No, I missed one. Main colour is that one. There you are. That's your main colour. Then design colour again. We'll go with an orange. Does the side bits? There you are. Then obviously rim colour does your rims. That's all right. I mean, obviously it's going to hook up to a truck, a lorry, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's a nice trailer, that is. My last mod of the day is the ZIL 131. This is by AB and Jarvis 1, 63.77 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find them under trucks because there's more than one to this pack, and these look ace. Proper army style truck. Oh, I like these. Like these a lot. 150 horsepower engine, 49 mile an hour top speed. Now, if you've gone for the grain capacity one, it's got a 7,000 litre capacity, 70 grand. Then you've got this. I think the description's a little bit strange because you've got without stripes. You then got with patches, which puts an extension on, puts up to 10,500 litres. And then you got without a side, and then back to without stripes. I'm not sure what the stripes and the patches mean. All right, fair enough. You then got, now this is ace. This is it. If you ever watched Ice Road Truckers, where they're driving across Alaska and in Canada and all that sort of thing, when it gets really cold, obviously they can't warm their engine up, so they put some insulation over the radiator. Oh, that's ace. You can insulate the grill of your truck. Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. Now, design, it's got without tools and with tools. Now, I spent ages trying to find what this was, and then I found it, and I laughed. I laughed because if you look on the passenger seat, it's got without tools. If you then put it on, it's got toilet roll. Oh, the tool is the toilet roll. Oh, fair enough. Everyone needs to go to the toilet. It's a natural thing. Oh, I love it. I love it. Main colour is going to be any one of those. Does the main body. You then got design colour. It's going to do the back bit. Design colour again is going to do the little levers on the grain cart, that sort of thing. So go like that and go grey. Yeah, all right, fair enough, fair enough. Now, if we didn't want a grain cart for you, we've got a few other options. If you wanted a straight up truck with a hitch on the back, and they have all got trailer hitches as well, which is interesting, you can go for this one. And this looks mean. Oh, this really does look mean. Same engine, same top speed, 70 grand again. Insulation, yes or no. And you got your tools. Wait, your tool. You got your toilet roll. I'm not sure if I'd ever class it as a tool, but then sometimes you do need it. But all right, fair enough. And then obviously you got your colour option. And if you didn't fancy that, you fancied a bit of a tanker, we've got this one. Oh, same options as before, but obviously this has got a tank on the back. 2,700 litre capacity. Now, you do need to be a little bit careful with this because you do carry some things, but not all at the same time. So you can have it as a fuel tanker, you can have it as a water and milk tanker, a fertilizer tanker, or a fuel tanker. You can't have them all at once. So just bear that in mind. If you do get one of these and you want to change the thing that you carry, you will need to take it to the shop and make a bit of a change up in the options. Obviously, everything else is the same as before, but that tool with a toilet roll on the seat, that's ace. Now, Obviously, these 3 have got trailer hitches on the back because this pack comes with a trailer. The GKB, 7,000 litre capacity, 20 grand. You then got, on the configuration, I don't understand what that means. I don't read, is it Russian? Possibly. I don't know Russian, so we'll try and guess it. So that's going to be your extensions, the 10,500. Going to be a side loader, and then back to the original. Right. Fair enough indeed. And obviously you got your main colours that matches up with the main vehicle. But that being said, that truck is awesome. I mean, put your insulation on, do a bit of ice road trucking, and then if you ever get caught short, just get the toilet roll out. And we've also got a new map. So this is Giants Iron and Crystal Edition by Full Power Shift, 20.52 megabyte on the download. And it says go back more than 15 years and discover the first map of Farming Simulator 2008. Now that was way before I started with this game, so that's going to be great. So we've got a few updates as well. So we've got Carpathian Countryside by Mr. Hector. There's no mention of a new save on that one. We've got Modern Sarasbutster by Bigger Papa. And there's no mention of a new save on that one either. Got Bellingwold by AE Mapping. Again, no mention of a new save. We've got the map Brosemerseal by Torben, and that doesn't need a new save, so that's alright. Got the Zeta Major 80 by Puzzcap. Got Toplift Steyr and Trent System by BM Modding and Wopster. Got the Scooter by Castan 18. We've got the Caverlan Vicon iX Track T4 by JMZ. Got the Herculano S1 ET S2 ET by FSPT and Nonus. Got the Buckman AT 401927 by Castan 18. South Marketing 2.0 by Farmer 5 Tom. Got Warehouse by Pascal Counts. American Husbandry Set by Lancy Boy. Old Shed by A2OK. And the AdBlue Filling Station by Team JZD Vid Hostis. So that's your mods done for you. Why not go treat yourself and pick up some Andy's Farm merch? Link in the description below. And whilst you're down there, why not hit the join button? Come join us on Andy's Farm. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.